people, and welcome back to Haffern Paranormal. Tonight we've came to an abandoned care home in Manchester. We're here tonight. There's myself exploring with Ellie, Kai's on camera, the mother-in-law's here, and we're also here again with Mark and Sophie from Beauty and Decay. So, is there stuff going on here? We don't know. We're going to have a look, do a few experiments and stuff like that, and see if there is anything about. It has been known that there was a lot of abuse in these care homes and stuff like that. I don't know about this exact one, but a lot of these care homes that are all closed were closed for abuse. So again, there could be something like that here. We're going to have a look about and see. Explore with Ellie here.
I am.
Let's go and have a look. Right, people. So, front door was wide open. So we're in here to the first room, and there is literally not much. There's a bottle of Lambrini there, and a wonky shelf, but nothing else really of any importance in here. No, so we're going to have a look around and do a few call-outs and stuff like that.
There's a few things just to avoid up here.
Right, people, so there's a filing cabinet. This is literally just inside the front door. There is a shelf here and a filing cabinet here. I'm going to check out in a minute because there's some equipment in there.
So this was a day room.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Right, so me and Kyle are here. So, oh, the wardrobe. But not much else. There's still the lampshades and stuff like that. So, right, I'll have a look in here first. There's a chair. We'll buy the chair. Zimmer frame, a couple of chairs there. Right. Just have a. There's a staircase there, so we'll have a look. And there's a lift here. There's something at the back there, but yeah, quite possibly this was a day. It looks like there's a fireplace and all in there, so could quite possibly have. You could just picture like little chairs dotted around, couldn't you? And
Yeah.
so that was the lift. So there's a bathroom in it?
Bathroom, yeah.
It's got the stair, the chair lift in it for the. Nice ceiling on it though, isn't it? Sparkly one. Dining room.
More like a kitchen, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks. Not many chairs would fit in here, would you? I reckon they were probably. If that was a day room in there, I reckon they were probably brought in trays and sitting their knee at the.
Possibly, yeah, quite possibly. But the kitchen is actually through there.
Yeah, oh bloody
And
hell.
then a bit further down, the final control room cabinet.
Oh, cassette tape there, Doris Day. Fridge. So we got. So that's another way. And I suppose if you needed to, there's another freezer there. And then there's. It is. Yeah, that's the cabinet for the medication cabinet. The medication cabinet there, I think, it's one of them ones you can lock. Oh, oh, there's a knife on the floor. Look at that. Yep. Washing machine. Another mobile cabinet here. What's those, do you know?
I'd say that's for putting food in, maybe.
What's those things in the door?
Where?
Here.
Can't see.
Aero Chamber Plus. Is that one of them things that they use if you have like asthma
Oh,
or
it's
something?
for asthma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The random skill there, then.
I'd say that's the thing they took round with tablets in and they...
Yeah, and just
I mean, I might be wrong, it might be a food thing.
There's only a lot, but there's only a... Yeah, not even a cross space, I wouldn't have said. So... more or less the bottom floor done. Bing Crosby, there we are. Like a bit of Bing there. White Christmas. There's Doris Day tape as well. That's another one of them lock cabinets there. Yeah. Toilet, yeah. I tell you already where I am drawn to. I don't know if it's because of the equipment in it, but I'm drawn to that room. There. Yeah, there's an old stair lift here. That's just down there, and there's a toilet in there. So we'll have a look upstairs. Another chair lift here. This should have got them working. You could come up the stairs. A bit easier. Get out now. Nice. Right, so, oh, a random slipper. A lift shaft. Right. What we'll need to account for as well on the video is a lot of the windows are missing.
Yeah.
Especially on the upstairs.
Yeah.
So noises are going to be cars passing and stuff like that. It's not going to account for all of them, but I mean the empty windows there, for instance, are wide open. There's a toilet and a cabinet in there. Yeah, and that one. I guess one here is a toilet. It's one of them walk-in showers. You can wheel the.
It's a walk-in bath or something.
Yeah.
Something like, I don't know what it is.
Because there's a chair on it as well.
Shower or bath.
So. If you do see or hear anything, people, when we're going about, please do let me know.
Roommate?
Roommate? Well, yeah. You checking in?
No.
Thought you might have. Oh, someone's tried to set fire to curtains.
Idiots.
Now, this here,
Oh. Something's wrong then?
this here's got a bit of the floor missing over there. I reckon it was a sink or something in there. Because
Yeah,
all the copper
possibly.
piping's out of the wall, like.
Yeah.
So, but even there's a house just there as well. We need to be careful of people. You'll probably see the light just across there. So, we need to get into that room because there's another hoist in there.
What was
isn't there? I did hear that.
It might have been the door closing though.
Well, it could have. That door's open. That door's still open. Both of them are still open. We did hear them. I can account now that there's only us three up here on this floor.
Yeah.
There was one of them doors was banging, definitely. It could be wind, because there's a lot of the windows are missing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take a trip into this room straight ahead here.
There.
Yeah, it's that one.
Right, we were in this room here, Mark,
Yeah.
right? And obviously you've just come up the stairs, yeah?
I have, yes.
Right. So we were about to come out of this room and there was a door banged 3 times.
Right.
Now, I'm putting it down obviously to wind, but it hasn't done it since we've come out of here now.
We come out of that room there and that room's solidly opened.
Yeah, them 2
The
doors
only thing
here.
I could suggest was number 4. We opened number 4's door
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I find this strange because these two doors were open. We've checked them and they're still open, right? When I had this bang, I'm just going to set for the camera. We were coming out of here, and it banged twice, and it was literally just after I said I'm going to check out this room in here because there's a hoist in it. Because you can see from in there. Have you been in this one?
Yeah.
There's a hole in the wall,
Right.
so you can see through. What do you see? There's a hole in the wall there, and you can see through. There's like a hoist in there. So we were in here, and I said, because only me and Chris and Kyle were up here, and I said, I want to go in and check that room out. And as we hadn't even moved, we just literally turned to go that way, and there's
like a
three
door.
bangs on the door.
Right.
Oh God.
Now it hasn't happened since again, and because I said about getting in there, is there something in there?
Well, we've just come upstairs because I thought I heard like someone coming around the side of the building, like someone running through through grass.
You never know. You never know.
There's
Go
no one
ahead.
there.
Once you're on.
But you never know when you're outside.
Well, honestly, like I say,
It's not that easy to open.
it didn't. I don't know about you two, but it didn't sound to me like it was a door that was open. It sounded like it was dull thuds on a door, like someone was
I don't know, I
like
thought
banging
it
the
was
door.
I thought it was a door closing, but then I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not. It could be, but obviously it hasn't.
It
See that?
definitely wasn't
No,
like that.
it wasn't that because
I think it
Oh,
was
hang on,
this.
it could have been that.
Listen.
Yeah, it could have been. that.
it could have been. But what I'm saying to you is, it hasn't happened since.
No.
So
No, that just shot. But that is it wind or is
Is it
it?
the wind?
did it open and close?
Is
We
it like
propped it open,
it was open,
and then obviously it just
Right, but
but it was sat
obviously
Yeah.
it bounced twice, like or three times. Like
three.
you
As I'm
said.
saying, I was about to say that when that closed, it does it once.
Yeah.
There was at least three bangs, wasn't there? So
We'll have to have a playback on the video once it's not.
yeah, well, I might end up doing a K2 here. In fact, Kyle,
So we'll leave it open.
I'm going to check this room out like I was going to. You get ready. Yeah, see, this is the room I was on about. Right, there's.
I don't understand why they leave these lifts because they're thousands of pounds worth of money.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, this. I'm going to get a picture of this because these things being left here. It did it again.
Yeah, it's definitely the wind.
Is it just let it go?
It's definitely the wind.
Right, that's okay. That's fine.
That's it. Debunked.
I don't honestly. I don't mind debunking it because
No.
Sorry.
when I know what it is, I'm fine with that. Is when I don't know what it is and then I want
Oh,
to.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So. Right, Kyle, when you're doing all that, I'm going to go and check upstairs out. Do you want to do the camera for him and record that?
Don't mind.
Take the new camcorder, it's in the case.
Oh,
He'll
I
get
don't
it
know
for
how to
you.
use that.
No, just always hold it in your hand. It's fine. Right. So there's another one of these hoists in here. We're gonna do they're gonna do a K2 session and put their M pod down as well. I'm gonna go upstairs on my own, I think.
Put it on the inside of the door. So obviously.
Right. Well, hold on a minute. Before you put that down, I'll do these other two rooms when I come back down again. So get the camera out for Nana to film you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go upstairs on my own,
Uh-huh.
and then just. Are you doing a K2 as well?
Yeah.
Right, super. I'll leave this bag with you. What? Right, I'll leave this bag here for a second. So, I'll lift you up in a second. There you are. Mark lifted you up. He's slightly taller than me. Come on.
So
Too heavy. I think he'd rather lift you than me.
Right. So we're going to go up here on me young. See, there's an open window again there, so we've just got to be careful.
stand on the shoulder the whole time.
This camera in here.
Yeah, the new one.
I'm scared.
Got hold of something.
Sort of, yeah.
Put your other foot on the shoulder, or your weight on the shoulder.
No.
Yes.
One at a time.
Yes. No, you
No,
won't.
oh.
You won't. That's
So yeah, sorry people, just get the new camera sorted 1 second.
Yeah,
Hey, people, now we've got that sorted, I'm off again on my own. So this window here is open and broken as well, so got that. So they're going to do a K2 and REM pod session there. Now, this door, it does open, super. Like I say, if you do see or hear anything, people, please do let me know. This place is amazing. Look at this. Look at the wheelchair. It's brand new and all. I think I might just come back in here and do a bit of calling out, you know, while I'm on my own. There's nobody else. Access forbidden to unauthorized persons. There's lift shaft in there. Right, so here we have just a bathroom and a shower room, sink. Now you will hear them downstairs. They're doing a session. This door's bit. God. It's a gas boiler. It's just a boiler room that end of the house there as well. Right. Oh God! Just swung open there. What the hell? So some kind of a cubby hole in here. It's quite strange, and then the main room's there. So if I show you from here, people, you go into the room and it's like that. So it just goes off. Quite strange. What I think I'm going to do, people, is I'm gonna another bloody Stanley blade. I don't like things like that being in here, but anyway, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. If there's anybody here with me now, come towards me. Come towards the camera and show yourself. There is a window here, people, just there, that is broken, so it will bring some noise in from the outside, but hopefully not that much. Come on, if there's anybody here on this floor, there was 2 faint bangs out there. There's another one. Sounds like something shit them up. Come on, if there's anybody here, I heard you making a bang a minute ago. Can you do it again, but louder? Make yourself known to us. I am aware of a female entity. There's a couple of footsteps there. Please tell me you heard that. Come on, come towards me. Use your voice and say something. I might just turn that down a little bit and then see. Let's brighten it up. Right, let's see. Put it like that. Come on, I'm talking to any spirit people in here. There, did you hear that? That's it. Come a bit closer. That's it. Please tell me you're hearing these faint bangs. Right. I'm in here.
You getting anything?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Just the two of you?
Yeah.
Oh, grab a seat. There's a lot going on up here.
Well, we can't get nothing down there. This is not lightening up
Try
nothing.
K2 and the REM pod, but
There's literally, I've picked up on a female up here. There's literally,
Anyway, I don't mind.
there's bangs, and there's a wheelchair there for you.
No thanks.
Well, you'll be needing one soon enough.
Yeah, not yet.
Well, there was bangs and there was footsteps from out there.
Right.
Once that car goes past.
Do you want to use this at all?
Might do in a second.
We've got nothing downstairs with it.
do you want me to turn the light off? Is that alright?
You can do, yeah. I'll put this on. Just keep the light low on this to see if we can see any shadows walking about. What I'll do is I'm going to set this K2 on there. Come on. Yeah. Right, I'm talking to the spirit people up here who were making the noises for me. Can you come closer and do it again, please? Why do all the cars choose to come past whenever I'm doing this?
Right, isn't it?
Come to that device on the chair with the green light and make it go amber or red. Make a bang on one of the doors again for me. Footsteps again, do you hear it? There's two there. Come on, come closer. How about you go into that other room on your own?
How about me not?
I'm definitely not going on my own.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Come on. There's only me, Chris and Sophie in here. Come and join us. Poke your head round the door. Throw something at us.
Oh, right, you didn't.
Well, I'd rather it did.
Well, throw it.
Come on, push one of us off the chair.
Straight out that window.
Come and push one of us off the chair. Anyone? This lady beside me doesn't believe you're here. Push her off the chair.
No, man, I thought it was you.
I think it was outside. It came from that direction.
Must have put all there.
That's rolling on the floor. I'm a bit close to the window.
Can you turn the green light to red? It won't harm you. Just to show us that you're here.
I'm getting a name, right? It does say, I felt there was a female in here, and I've got a name, but might not necessarily be related to this floor, but I've got a name that's related to the building. I've got Gloria.
Alright.
I'll have to do a bit of history, see if that name comes about.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Is it Gloria that's with us?
Or is she in the building somewhere?
Oh, I think it's them.
Was that them? I just want to say, I've seen a light on the
Yeah, I
thing.
can see a light. Oh, fucking hell, well. Excuse me.
Bloody hell, Matt, we just said it. We were just asking if there was someone here, and then we seen a light and the door open.
There we are.
No?
You've had a few things up there.
Have you had much up here?
Yeah, there's bangs and footsteps up here. Put up a chair there.
Oh, it's Ellie, isn't it? I forgot there was another one.
Right, Ellie? Right, people, so we've just been informed by Explorer with Ellie that there was doors opening and closing downstairs on their own.
So fast in my life.
And she's actually fell and hurt herself trying to run up here. So we're going to go downstairs and check that out. Right, well, it's unlike her to come running like that, because she usually goes off on her own.
What all noise was? Like someone running up the stairs. I was like, I'm glad it's
And,
you.
and anyway, Kyle, we were looking for someone to go downstairs on their own.
Anna.
No, he was about to me and I'm not doing it.
Right, where's the case in the bag? Right, pass me the bag. Is it? Did he put the REM pod away? Right, quiet for a second.
Where's
Yeah.
Ellie?
Upstairs, I think she's getting a few photos. So,
Oh, she was scared.
well, you know what she's like.
She's got a claw on.
She'll get a sense of.
Because that's not a way further down, does it?
Well, no, I think it was the toilet there. This is what I can't understand really, because if she's saying that the doors are opening and closing on their own,
Well, what door?
I'm not honestly, something shit her up anyway. Something's definitely shit her up.
Is it this floor? This
Does
floor?
Ellie know how
I don't know, she didn't.
shut?
I don't know what she mean. But was she on the middle floor when you left her?
Yes.
Yes.
So then I wonder was it the middle floor she was on about? I wanted to come down to this room anyway, because I reckon this room.
She said you need to go down, just step down the bottom of the stairs. That's what I thought she said, isn't it?
So you need to go right down right now. So.
Is there anybody here with us now, apart from that big spider on the wall? Quite big, actually.
That's like a little one.
Can't be as big. That's not as big as the one I found in my room the other day.
It's not as big as the one I found in your room one time, Kyle.
Oh, no.
Right.
I stayed where I was.
Right, so hold on a minute. So it was coming from this floor.
Yeah.
Right, well then it wasn't doors banging, it was something banging on something, because none of these doors are shut.
Well, there is one right there, isn't it? That one. That's the only one. That's the only
Still
door.
got this turned off.
Right, we're going to have to relocate here, people, 2 seconds. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand here, and if there's anybody here, please come and talk to us. Come and let us know you're here. Walk down those stairs in front of us. Come into this room. Touch one of us. Throw something at us. Use your voice. Let us know that you're here. That was Mark. I'll go a bit closer to that because I can't see it from here. Right, so the K2 is on the stairs. You can see it, probably see the little green light, what I say there. Can you come to that green light on the stairs and make it change colour? Turn towards off my cat because I can't, is it now?
Can you change the light from green to red?
There's a light keeps appearing on this. And there's it again. But it's not, I can't see it with my naked eye. See there? Like, that's on the stairs. That would be down.
It could be that reflecting onto the chair. You've got glass.
Yeah, it's coming from as if it's down on that back door down there, down that little alcove. But there's no.
Yeah, but it could be a
Yeah.
reflection of the light
It might be.
because it's flickering onto the paintwork.
Yeah.
There. You can see it there.
Don't know if you're seeing that, people, but just to let you know what I'm talking about, it's just literally this little light here. It with the naked eye, we can't see it, but on camera we can. So I'm gonna suggest that might be to do with that K2 reflecting.
Yeah, I'd say,
But
I'd say
I'm
it's
just not.
reflecting.
I'm not honestly sure. The reason that I'm not sure about it is because that glass
Yeah, but,
is at an angle rather than
yeah,
straight.
Yeah, but the paintwork, I can see that light in that paintwork.
Right. Well, then maybe so.
So
Then
it could be reflecting off of that. Is there anybody here with us? Can you change that light from green to a different colour? Preferably red. It won't harm you.
is Gloria down here, or was Gloria ever here at one point?
It could have been a worker or anything.
Could have been.
Couldn't it?
Was there for anybody who was in here when it was a care home that was what you would call a resident here? Was there any abuse in here?
Nothing, is there?
No. It's funny because the woman that I felt up top floor, I wouldn't say she was grounded
See, I
because
don't,
it was faint,
I
but
don't feel anything here.
it was strong. I didn't at first until I went up there on my own. Now the thing is, I'm thinking it's more visitation because if it was grounded, it would be a stronger spirit than me. This one isn't necessarily that strong. It's strong enough for like say I'll just turn this light up for a minute. Like say you were me, right? It's strong enough as if I'll turn it down. as if it's going, like that.
Yeah.
But it's not strong enough where you'd think, right, it's this, there's an age, there's a year it was here, there's a name,
Yeah.
That I had to sort of fight in my head to get a name. But then I'm not sure whether that name's actually associated to that spirit or whether,
Or to the home or anything.
Yeah.
Really.
and I can try and get information, but for people on camera, but I can only get what they decide to give me and how close they come to me.
Yeah.
You may as well go and grab that. It's not working, Kai. They're not coming close to it. So, it's not an overly long video. I'm going to go back into this room for a minute. But it's just... it's an amazing place.
You've got something in a day room.
Yeah,
With people.
I do like these care homes.
Kyle, bring that in here. Kyle?
Did you go right to the back of the kitchen where all the medicine cabinets
Yeah.
and stuff?
Where's Kyle?
In the hallway. It's fucking fabulous.
Kyle, where's that K2? Right, put it on the fireplace a minute. Go try something. What we're doing is, it was actually, Chris who suggested it, it's a good idea, is that before we go, sometimes if people are confined, they're not confined, but if they have a room that's nominated to them, turn your torch off, Malachi. If they have a room that's nominated to them, but they may not necessarily want you knowing that or whatever, but usually find if there's a day room, like we assume this would be, then there's bound to be activity in a day room because they would have spent they would have spent a lot of time in here. So
this is the only room that I can see that's been a day room.
Yeah.
You want to have reviews that have been successful.
yeah, I'm gonna try that as well. Yeah. So let's just get. So I'll turn it on a minute. Is there anybody here with us now? Can you come closer to that device on the fireplace with the green light and make it change to amber or red, please? Yeah, I heard that in the corner over here.
Yeah. Mark's there, so not we're all there. So
Yeah, that was the bang, literally from here.
No.
Can you do that again, please?
I don't think that was right.
I heard it.
I felt, because I was sat on the floor, I felt it that way. Like the vibrations
see,
came that way.
It could have vibrated that way, but it definitely sounded it was from over here.
What that sounded like to me was somebody kicking a football outside.
I don't think anyone would do it this time of the night.
Well,
Well, and especially here because the grounds are separate from the houses. So, can you please come forward to this device and make that light change, please? We're not here to harm you. We're here to document your presence. No, it's not moving at all. I'll try an EVP. A second. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. Right, and is there anybody here in this room with us now? Can you tell me how many spirits are in this care home with us, please? Can you give me any names of anybody who was here, who might still be here? Was there any abuse in this care home? Right. Let's have a listen. Is there anybody here in this room with us now? Can you tell me how many spirits are in this care home with us, please? Can you give me any names of anybody who was here, who might still be here? Was there any abuse in this care home? Nothing? Strange.
Yeah, but you don't always get everything.
You don't know, but you expect to get a little bit here and there, especially in somewhere like this, because obviously people come and people go, don't they? And the likelihood is, I mean, you probably know yourself, in places like this, people do tend to actually pass in here, in care homes and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Sophie knows all the more, she's working.
yeah, well, there they are exactly. So
Oh, you stop it.
people tend to actually, I don't know, maybe they don't stay, maybe they just go.
We'll go on
I've
then.
experienced things in the care home when I used to work there.
Yeah.
Like people whistling in the bathrooms in the middle of the night and there's no one there. And shadows.
Go on
I'm saying that, but there was that bang though.
May not have been. They may,
Mm.
It sounded like it was coming from over there, but
may
upstairs.
have been well looked after and happy. So
Yeah, it may have been. Might not have been any. I mean, I know that there was a history of abuse in a lot of care homes. Doesn't mean to say it happened in every single one of them.
No, of course
But
not.
I've asked the question and there's been no
No, exactly.
answer. So
As I say, you don't get results everywhere every time you go.
no, definitely not. But
That's why you can't make it up.
well, come to the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Not much going on. I'll have to watch it back and see. But if you've seen or heard anything, please timestamp it for me. And it's on to the next location now. So from Halfern Paranormal, it's goodbye.